Nerdy human boy found a chained baby alien wolf left to die. But when he got close to it, he realized nothing in his life would ever be the same again. Eli Renn wasn't supposed to be out in the forbidden zone. But when you're a scholarship student from a backwater mining family, and your biology final depends on collecting live data from the wilds of Iridian 9, you take risks. He had wandered farther than intended, past the edge of the old terraformer ruins, when he saw it, half hidden in a ravine among rusted cables and broken girders. At first, he thought it was a dead animal. Then he saw it breathe. The creature lay limp, chained to a support post. Its fur shimmered like stardust, inky black, speckled with tiny points of moving light. Eli stared, stunned. It looked like a wolf, but leaner, sleeker, with faint ridges along its back that pulsed dimly. Alien, not native, not in any database he knew. Its leg was swollen around the chain. Blood, deep purple, oozed from a wound. He crept closer, whispering, "Hey, hey there, I'm not going to hurt you." The creature stirred weakly. Then the voice hit him, not spoken aloud, but inside his mind. Cold, alone, help. Eli stumbled back. His pulse hammered. Did you just... More images slammed into his head. Pain, screams, a burning ship, steel-clad figures with glowing visors, the baby wolf chained, beaten, left behind. Eli's knees went weak. It wasn't just an animal. It was aware, telepathic. Who would chain something like this? "I'll help," he said aloud, stepping forward. "I swear I will." The creature flinched. The chain rattled. Eli dropped to one knee, pulled his multi-tool from his belt, and began cutting the links. They were old but sharp, biting into his skin. Rust flaked off in clouds. When the final link snapped, the wolf let out a breathy, high-pitched whimper, half relief, half agony. He wrapped in his jacket, careful of the injury. "I'm taking you somewhere safe." Danger follows. They come. Too late. He heard the distant hum of engines. They barely made it back to the research dome, a forgotten outpost Eli had turned into a hideaway. He locked the door behind him, breathing hard. The creature lay still in his arms, heat radiating from its small body, like an overworked reactor. Eli laid it gently on the cot and scrambled for the medkit. "I don't know what species you are," he murmured, "but you're not dying on me." He cleaned the wounds, applied salve, and bandaged the leg. The creature watched silently, galaxy eyes gleaming. A faint glow traced its side. "You care." "Of course I do." No one had ever spoken to Eli's mind before. No one had trusted him this way. He was just the awkward, stuttering kid with more textbooks than friends. But this creature, this wolf, saw him. "I'm Eli," he said. "Eli Renn. What's your name?" The creature hesitated. A rush of strange syllables flooded his thoughts, too complex to speak aloud. "You may call me Starwind." Over the next few days, Starwind recovered in the dome while Eli kept watch. He brought stolen rations, purified water, and even downloaded alien veterinary databases from the orbital uplink. He skipped classes, ignored messages. Nothing else mattered. Through shared dreams and mental flashes, he learned the truth. Starwind wasn't just alien. He was genetically engineered, a hybrid species created by the Echelon, an empire that enslaved telepathic beings and used them as weapons. Starwind's pack had escaped during a rebellion. They'd been hunted across systems. He was the last of them. "They want to destroy you," Eli whispered one night, watching the young wolf sleep. "But I won't let them. You are pack." The words, so simple, so powerful, tore a hole in Eli's chest. "Yeah," he said softly. "I'm your pack now." The illusion of safety didn't last. They came at dawn, black-armored soldiers descending from a low-flying ship. Eli woke to alarms flashing red. Starwind was already on his feet, his eyes blazing with light. "Go!" Eli hissed, grabbing a satchel and slinging Starwind onto his back. "There's a tunnel. We can get out. They will not stop. They want what is inside me." "What does that mean?" "I am a key, a living map, to a weapon, to freedom." Eli's blood went cold. "You're a living artifact." "Yes, and they would use me to enslave others." Eli clenched his jaw. "Then we don't let them." He triggered the dome's self-destruct, a feature no one remembered existed, and fled into the tunnels below. The blast lit the forest in fire as he and Starwind vanished beneath the earth. They ran for days, hiding in old service ducts and supply caverns. Starwind grew stronger, faster. The more time they spent connected, the deeper their bond became. Eli stopped needing words. He could feel what Starwind felt. Hunger, fear, loyalty, the strange, cold hope of a creature that had never been shown kindness until now. Eventually, the chasing ships vanished, but they both knew it wasn't over. A month later, Eli stood in the launch bay of a smuggler vessel, watching the stars glitter across the void. Starwind sat beside him, taller now, his fur darker, his eyes deeper than any sky. "We can still turn back," Eli thought. "You will not." He smiled. "No, I won't." Eli had left behind school, his home, and the only planet he'd ever known. But he had Starwind. He had purpose. They weren't just running anymore. They were going somewhere. The Echelon wanted Starwind for his memories, his map, his power. But they had overlooked the one thing that mattered. He wasn't alone anymore. And when the time came, the galaxy would learn what happened when you changed something meant to soar, and what happened when one quiet boy dared to set it free.